Viewers, we are live this morning. I'm Shivangi Shukla getting you the latest coming in. We start off with some breaking updates. And we're coming to know, viewers, that big breaking news is coming in from the US, where Donald Trump, president-elect, has offered some money to Democrat Party to pay for pending campaign expenses. In a social media post on X, Trump said that I'm very surprised that the Democrats who fought a hard and valiant fight in 2020 presidential elections, raising a record amount of money, did not have a lot of dollars left over. Now they're being squeezed by vendors and others. Trump further said, whatever we do to help them during this difficult period, I would strongly recommend we as a party and for the sake of desperately needed unity do. Okay, so we're getting this breaking update coming in where Donald Trump has made a offer to pay money to Democrats, which he says that Democrats are running out of funds. That's a big breaking update coming in on Republic TV. This is coming in just after Donald Trump has won the presidential elections, and we're getting some more breaking news coming in. Some more breaking news from the US, where US President Joe Biden has invited President-elect Trump for a meeting at White House on November 13, which would formally begin the presidential transition. At President Biden's invitation, President Biden and President-elect Trump will meet in the Oval Office on Wednesday at 11 a.m. Notably, a similar meeting between outgoing Vice President Kamala Harris and her successor J.D. Vance is also being scheduled. So there's a huge transfer of power process, and it looks like that is going to begin very soon. As you can see very clearly, viewers, President Biden and President-elect Trump will discuss the transfer of power. The meeting will be the first time the two presidents will be meeting since June's presidential debate. The 11 a.m. meeting is EST time, is tradition for the outgoing and incoming presidents as start of the peaceful transfer of power. 4 years ago, Trump did not host Biden after the 2020 election. And we move ahead, viewers, to some of the other stories we are tracking. And we're going ahead to what is happening. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on Saturday held bilateral talks with his counterparts from Mali, Central African Republic, Uganda and Cameroon on the sidelines of the Russia-Africa Partnership Summit in Sochi. Lavrov discussed issues of bilateral cooperation with his counterparts from Uganda and Cameroon. Here's more.
Russia has kicked off the first ministerial conference of the Russia-Africa Partnership Forum in Sochi. The emphasis remains on strengthening relationships with African nations and dispelling the perception of isolation caused by Western sanctions. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on Saturday held bilateral talks with his counterparts from Mali, Central African Republic, Uganda and Cameroon. During his talks with Mali's Foreign Minister, Lavrov praised the relationship between the two countries.
Мы видим в Мали нашего надежного партнера, важного союзника на африканском континенте и ценим наше взаимодействие в ООН, включая группу друзей в защиту Устава ООН. Значение работы которой с каждым днем возрастает в ситуации, когда Запад хочет выборочно, как из меню, выбирать устраивающие его на тот или иной конкретный момент времени принципы устава, а остальные игнорируют.
Lavrov used the opportunity to criticize the West for what he called selectively applying the Charter of the United Nations. Lavrov and the Foreign Minister of the Central African Republic signed bilateral agreement. The agreement focused on mutually eliminating visa requirements for holders of diplomatic and service passports between the two countries. The two ministers discussed matters related to strengthening friendly relations with a particular emphasis on promoting projects in raw materials exploration. Issues of bilateral cooperation were also discussed with counterparts from Uganda and Cameroon. Lavrov praised Ugandan president for his vocal support for the principles of justice, mutual interests, and mutual respect in international relations.
Thank you for accepting our invitation to come to this first ministerial forum of Russia-Africa partnership, which is being convened on the basis of the agreement reached last year at the Russia-Africa summit in St. Petersburg, where we highly appreciated the participation and interventions of President Museveni. He was really very vocal, promoting principles of justice, mutual interest, mutual respect in international affairs.
How Russia-Africa Partnership Forum influence future relations between Russia and African nations remains to be seen.